Hello student classes once again, and this is Sudi and welcome back to my video. And today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 14, practical geometry. In the practical geometry we are going to deal about how to construct the geometrical set or geometrical figures. Like we have a rectangle, we have a triangle, we have a square, and we have a circle. So this geometrical shape, how we can construct with the help of our geometrical devices. So where we find geometrical devices is that your geometrical box. So everyone is having the geometrical box. So in that box, the tools are there. So those tools we are going to use for constructing of these geometrical shapes. So how we can assist ourselves in constructing the geometrical shape with the help of these devices that we will deal in this lecture. Okay, clear? So in the practical geometry, mainly what is the main focus? What is the main and what is the prime focus of this chapter is that how we construct the geometrical shape with the help of this device and how we write the steps of constructions according to the questions or according to the nature of the sets. Okay, how we construct, how we use the devices. That is the prime focus of these chapters. Means the step of construction is the prime focus. So we have to know how to write the step of constructions also after constructing the geometrical set. So before we go to the exercise, so let us have some review of this chapter number 14. Then we have already touched in other classes. That means we know some of the geometrical tools or geometrical devices that is in the geometrical box. So now, first of all, we know that a compass. So compass is the very important device. It's the very important device that used in the practical geometry. So every construction of this practical geometry will not be possible without the compass. So compass, you know that the compass, and next is our ruler. So everywhere, whenever you construct in anywhere, you use this scale or ruler, isn't it, to measure it or to make the accurate drawing. We need these rulers. And next is we have a set square. So there are two pair of set square. Okay, and we have one more important device, that is protractor. So the construction of any angles or maybe most of the geometrical set also not possible without this protractor. So what we used for what we use the protector is to construct the angles and to measure the angles. Okay, we know that. So all these devices are very important to use and also to know the uses of these devices also in the construction of the geometrical sets. So first of all, so here I want to show you one thing that we know that most of the part of the geometrical sets, isn't it? For example, a line, a line. So you know that what is a line. So we construct a line with the help of ruler or scale, isn't it? And we put this arrowheads at the ends, and this is called a line. So line can be named as L or M or N. So this is line L. So line L is extending in both the directions. In this direction also, in this direction also, extending, okay, endlessly the line is. But if you draw a line like this without this draw, then it is called a line segment. This is called a line segment. Okay, this is called a line segment. So a line segment, you know already know that what a line segment. A line segment has endpoints on both the sides. Here also one endpoint here, here also one endpoint here. Means a line segment starts from a point and ends at another point. This is called line segment. And now a ray. For example, a ray. What is a ray? See, this is a point. Okay. To know about the ray, we must take a point. From this point, a line is starting and extend towards a direction endlessly. But start from a point. Starting a point. See, in this type of line, which is called a ray, you will find a starting point and it extends to a direction endlessly. This is called a ray. So a ray is actually also known as the arm of an angle. So to construct the angle or to draw the angle, we need this ray. The ray are formed, the two rays will form an angle. Okay. For example, two rays are there having same common starting and they used to extend in different directions and then they will form an angle. So two rays will form an angle. Okay, clear? So this is a ray. A ray, what is a ray? A ray is a part of the line which has starting point but no endpoints. Starting point but no endpoints. Okay, but it starts from a point and extend to a direction without any ends. This is called a ray. Clear? And when we talk about the curve, so what is the curve? Yes, you can see a curve is a segment of a line, but what happened? It used to be uh, not a straight. See, this is a line, it is a straight line, and the lines, actually, all this a line segment, a ray, or a curve, they are used to be made by the locus of point. Locus of point means number of points. Unless we cannot count how many points are there on it. So many points are there on this line. So this points, single points. Points are they just used to join together, okay, in a straight line to form a line. In straight to form a line. It is a collinear lines. Collinear lines. Collinear. Co means together and linear means straight. Okay, straight line. Means the points are on straight and form a line. Collinear points. So points are there. Collinear points. Okay. And here also points are there, but they are not linear. They are not in a straight line, but instead they form the curve. So that's why it's called curve. So it's bending here. It means that the proper direction is not being confirmed here. Okay, clear in the curve. So this is a curve. This is an open curve. Okay, open curve. And if it is curve, this is also a curve only, and it is having endpoints here. If that starting point and end points are meeting at a point, if the starting point and the end points are meeting at the same point, then it is called a cross curve. Okay, so these are the few things that we have to know about the geometry before starting this chapter, and also some few more points are there. So hello, student. Next we have this topic and how to construct a circle. This part of this lesson, this part of this topic, we have already came across in the other chapter. Your basic idea of the geometry or basic idea of the this practical geometry. We have already done in a chapter. So again, coming back here for constructing a circle, you know that how to construct a circle. To construct a circle, we need a device that is called compass. This type of device called compass also you will find in your geometrical box. So this compass is required. So here you can see this is the compass and it has 2 points, two ends here. One is called pointer and one is called pencil end. Here I don't have pencil, but for you, you will get pencil ends here. This is called a pencil ends and this is called a pointer. Okay, clear? Or pointed ends, we can say pointed end or pencil end. Okay, two are here. So you know that the first important thing to draw the circle or to construct the circle is to take the center, any points. Okay. Center and the radius is very much required here for the formation of constructing the circle. See, let us say that radius. Okay, the radius is 3 centimeter. 3 centimeter. So we are going to construct the circle with a radius of 3 centimeter. For this, we need one point there. That point is called the center of the circle. So take any point anywhere, like this here. Okay, I'm taking a point here. And after that, taking a point, any point. So let us say this point O is the center of the circle, and from here we are going to construct the circle. So to construct circle, we need the radius. So here the radius is given as 3 centimeters. So what we will do next is that take your compass and you open your compass, or we say that you adjust your compass. So this gap, you can see the gap here, or the distance, is two pointers is called, one is missing ends and one is pointer, and this distance is called radius. The distance here you can see between these 2 points is called, or between these 2 missing ends and the pointed end is called the radius. So you have to measure the radius of 3 centimeter in your ruler. Okay. Now I have here the ruler. This is a ruler. So rulers are having scales marking here. Marking are called scales, and we are going to use these scales to get the 3 centimeter of radius of this compass. So I am taking the 3 centimeter radius. Okay. So always you must start to measure from the 0 and then 3. So I got here 3 centimeter. Okay. So like this. Yeah. Just a little more. Yes. Think that this is my 3 centimeter, but your 3 centimeter will be a little different because your ruler is having a little different size, so different. But for my this compass, the radius of 3 centimeter, like this. This is the 3 centimeter. Okay, so with this radius, we are going to construct the circle. So first of all, what we will bring this pointed end on the point, or then you start to rotate the compass. Okay, rotate the compass like this in any way, from left to right or right to left, like this. You just swing it. We say swing it, swing the compass. I'm sorry, this is not stable here. See, this is very difficult to get. Okay, just see. So we draw the circle. Think that we draw the circle, we construct the circle. Okay, this just do that. Don't feel bad because of some inconvenience of this using here. Okay, on this slippery one. So this is a circle. We use the compass to draw the circle as well as to the ruler, isn't it? So we construct this circle. Okay, and then you can have this here. This is the radius. Okay, this is the radius. So radius of 2 centimeter. So what is the radius? You know that radius is the distance between the center and any points on the circumference. It's called the radius. So this is the radius. How much is the radius? 3 centimeter, isn't it? So 3 centimeter radius of circle is constructed. And this is finished. Here we constructed. Our construction is finished here. So next is that in the practical geometry that we need to write the steps of construction. Okay. Now I'll just run it and write the step of construction here. Now the steps of construction. Steps of construction. This is the important part of this chapter, practical geometry. So step number 1. Step number 1. So what we do first of all? First of all, we take the measurement of this 3 centimeter with our compass. So what is that? Actually, it is called adjust the compass, or we can say open your compass. Okay, open the compass. Open the compass. Okay, open the compass to get 3 centimeter radius. Open the compass to get 3 centimeter radius. Means that we need the scale or ruler. Okay, so that you get 3 centimeter of radius. And step number 2. Step number 2. Step number 2 is, now the next one we have to do is mark a point. Mark a point OS center. Center of the circle. Okay. Then step number 3. So I will write here again. Step number 3. Step number 3, you can see here. Step number 3 is place. Okay. Place means keep. Okay. Place the pointer at O and complete one third. Place the pointer at point O and complete one turn by the compass. That's all. Then we finish. So this is the required cycle to be constructed, isn't it? So these 3 steps only required to solve in your construction. So my dear student, so with this, so let us go to the exercise 14.1. Okay, so now we are going to start exercise 14.1. Right? Okay. Please note down this. So we'll start 14.1 here. Question number 1. It says that draw a circle of radius 3.2 centimeter. So we'll take the compass, then with the help of the scale, okay, we'll measure the gap of the compass of 3.2 centimeter. So my 3.2 centimeter will be a little more. Yeah. Here I got my 3.2 centimeter. Okay. So I adjust this compass with a radius of 3.2 centimeter with the help of this ruler. So now, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one point here as O. Okay. I mark one point here and then as O here. Okay. I'm going to you can see one point here. Yes, I'm taking this point and I am naming this as O here. Okay. So this point is the center. And the center means you have to put the pointer on the point. So means place the pointer on the point O. Then what we have to do? We have to complete one turn like this. One turn like this. Please. Now my sample is so beautiful, isn't it? Now see here. After that, what we are going to do is the construction is finished here. So next is to write the step of construction. Okay. Now steps of construction. Steps. Number one. What we do? Open the compass of 3.2 centimeter. And step number two, mark a point with a sharp pencil and name it as O. Okay, and step number three, place the pointer on the point O and turn the compass. Turn the compass or make complete one turn of the compass. Yes. So this is the question number one. In the practical geometry, there is to draw a circle with a radius of 3.2. Okay, clear. Please note on this. So here we have this drawing of this question number one. So question number two and question number five. Question number two and question number five. Question number two and question number four. Question number two. Question number two and question number four. I am giving you homework. Okay. Means they are very simple construction. Just to follow this same thing only. So question number two and four is your homework, and the rest I will continue again in the next video. Okay, clear? So my dear student, so for today here we come to the end, and we meet again in the next video. Till then, have a nice day all of you. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you once again for watching this video.